Hello, it's Chris. Monday, February the 26th. I have a 15-year-old son now. His birthday was on Saturday, so I will admit I did not follow the South Carolina primary all that closely because I knew Donald Trump was going to win. But there is something I want to raise. It happened on Sunday. So if you've been following politics closely-ish, you probably know about this group called No Labels, which is promising that if Trump and Biden are the nominees, and they're going to be the nominees, then they're going to try to field a third-party candidate that's sort of in between, a moderate. Here's what the guy, one of the people who run No Label, said over the weekend. He was on Fox and Friends. This is a guy named Joe Cunningham. He said this of Nikki Haley. She is, quote, somebody we definitely be interested in as a potential candidate. He added this: we're looking for great quality people, folks that have broad appeal to independents, Democrats, Republicans. And yeah, I mean, Nikki Haley is somebody we definitely interested in. The Hill newspaper reached out to Nikki Haley and they said this: Nikki has no interest in No Label. She's perfectly happy with the Republican label. Okay. What's going on here? So I think one of the sort of fundamental questions of the race, the Republican race at this point, is what the hell is Nikki Haley doing, right? Like, why is she still running? She lost her home state by 20 points on Saturday. She's lost Iowa. She's lost New Hampshire. She's lost Nevada. She's going to lose Michigan tomorrow. She's going to lose the 15 states plus American Samoa that vote on Super Tuesday a week from tomorrow. So, like, what's the point, really? I don't know. I think most people say, well, the point is if Trump is legally thrown out of the race, not going to happen, or if Trump has a health emergency, I mean, who the hell knows, then Nikki Haley is there to clean up. I'm skeptical of that, but this is sort of another thing to keep an eye on. Like, what if she gets somewhere between 35 and 40% of the vote in a bunch of these states? I think she's probably going to get below that, but let's say she gets 30-ish percent of the vote. Could she say, look, I have a constituency here. It's 30-ish percent of the Republican primary vote. That's Republicans, that's independents, that's some Democrats, and this is a thing I want to pursue. That is very interesting. And if you're a Democrat, maybe potentially worrisome, because here's the math. So Donald Trump is going to get 41, 42% of the vote of Republicans in a general election. 41, 42, I think is solid. Joe Biden's probably going to get around 38, 39, 40, 41% of the vote. If Nikki Haley can run, she's kind of intriguing in that regard. Could she get 20, 21, 22, 23% of the national vote? She's a pretty good candidate. I think she's very able. If she was able to get into debates, assuming they have debates, I think she'd do quite well. A contrast of two elderly men and a younger Indian American woman on a national stage would behoove her. And to me, that denial, which is, again, Nikki has no interest in No Label. She's perfectly happy with the Republican label. ... For now, that is not I will never run as a third-party candidate. I think what Nikki Haley has seen during this primary is that Donald Trump owns the current version of the Republican Party, but there is a significant-ish constituency who do not want to vote for him, right? 40% of people who voted on Saturday voted for Nikki Haley. They voted for someone other than Donald Trump, despite the fact that Donald Trump quite clearly is going to be the Republican nominee, which is interesting. Now, if Haley ran as a third-party candidate, she'd probably blow up her future in the current Republican Party, right? She is a Republican. She's more conservative than she is Democratic. I think that would, I don't know, would it hurt Trump more? Would it hurt Biden more? I honestly don't know the answer to that, but I think it would hurt her future in the Republican Party in that she'd be running against their nominee as someone who was elected twice as the governor of South Carolina as a Republican. But maybe she thinks that there is no future within the current Republican Party. Maybe she thinks that the current Republican Party is lost, that it's just Trump, that it's moved away from its values, that she could lead a renaissance of the Republican Party from without. That's sort of intriguing. And I think a candidacy by her, a third-party candidacy by her, would blow up the current way we are thinking about the race. She has a constituency. She has ability. She would have a platform. She's shown she can raise money. She raised $1 million after losing South Carolina badly on Saturday. So that's sort of the X factor I'm keeping an eye on. Something that at this somewhat late date could change the race in a fundamental way. And again, I'm not sure if it changes the race as better for Biden, better for Trump, or neutral for both of them, but it would certainly change the race. So keep an eye on that. What does Nikki Haley say? Does she continue to deny a third-party interest vehemently? Does she say there's no way I will ever run as a third-party candidate? Or does she say I'm not running as a third-party candidate now? Keep an eye. In terms of drama and intrigue, I think that's where to look. It's not going to be the races in Michigan and then Super Tuesday because Trump's going to win those. All right, that's all I got for today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Spread the word. We're doing live streams every Friday now. I'm committed. I'm in. We did like 45 minutes last Friday. We did like 50 minutes the Friday before that. I'll do as long as we've got good questions. I'll do it. So spread the word. I need you to keep doing it. I need your support. Plain and simple. So spread the word. Let's keep growing. We're almost to 14,000 subscribers. I'd love to get up to 20,000 within the next couple weeks. I think we can do it. We're growing like crazy. So let's do it. Why don't we do it? Let's do it. All right. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.